Welcome back, everybody. We just got done talking about those that have already qualified for the Olympic Team USA team in wrestling, taekwondo, table tennis, and surfing. So we're now going to talk about professional tennis, and we're going to talk about the Roland Garros competition in France and the Internationaux de Strasbourg competition. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. I also have a lot of names in this segment, and I already want to apologize if I butcher some names. So let's just get started right into this segment. Starting with the Roland Garros competition, Sara Errani, the 2012 Roland Garros runner-up, was among the victors of 2024's first qualifying round. The 23-year-old Italian came through 6-3 and 6-4 in 1 hour and 28 minutes against Ann Lee. The number one qualifying seed this year, Errani, is making her 17th appearance at the tournament, having made her qualifying debut in 2007. The 37-year-old Italian is fresh off claiming the Rome doubles titles last week alongside Jasmine Paolini, who her first doubles crown at WTA 1000 level or above since 2014. Two French women spurred on the Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, guys. My brain shuts down and I forget how to pronounce everything. Parisian crowd turned their matches around from the brink of defeat. On Monday, former number 90 Harmony Tan fended off 5 match points en route to outlasting Nastasia Schonk. The matches ended with the scores 6-7, 7-6, and 6-3. Tan, who famously defeated Serena Williams in the 23-time major championship final Wimbledon match in 2022, had squandered 2 set points to drop the first set to Schonk, the 2021 Wimbledon junior finalist, but Tan saved 2 serving at 4-5 in the second set, 3 more serving at 5-6, and then pulled away in the decider. On Tuesday, wildcard Alice Tubello also pulled off a remarkable escape to defeat Chinese Taipei's Yang Jiayi 5-7, 7-6, and 6-1. From 2 match points down, Yang held her first match point serving at 6-5 in the second set and her second in the tiebreak, but missed on the forehand both times. The 23-year-old Tubello will face Errani next. Number 13 seed Mai Han-Tama saved 7 match points in the contest full of twists and turns to get the better of Caro Zhao, 7-5, 5-7, and 7-5. I'm so sorry, guys. Hantama won the first set from 5-3 down and missed her first match point serving at 5-4 in the second set. From 5-2 down in the third set, Hantama won the last 5 games in a row, with all 7 of Zhao's match points coming as the Canadian served at 5-3. Romania's Mariam Bulgaru also saved 1 match point as Elina Svitolina served at 6-5 in the third set, triumphing 6-4, 5-7, and 7-6. Errani led a strong showing from seeded players. Among them were number 2 Julia Riera, who needed just 53 minutes to speed past Natalia Stevanovic 6-0 and 6-2 on Monday. The Argentinian will play Tan in the second round. And also number 5 Jewel Niemeyer, the 2022 Wimbledon quarterfinals, who enjoyed the quickest victory of the first round with a 6-0 and 6-1 rout of Laura Iona Parr in 44 minutes. Parr was playing for the first time since Wimbledon 2022 and had been the last direct entry to the qualifying draw. Niemeyer will next face Lauren Davis, who defeated Simona Walter 7-5 and 6-2. And then also number 9 Mayuka Uchijima, who extended her winning streak to 60 matches by defeating Lithuania. I'm so sorry, it's thundering right now. That scared me. Lithuania's Justina Mikulskite 6-2 and 6-1. The Japanese 22-year-old made her top 100 debut this week after winning 3 consecutive ITF titles. And then number 16, Rebecca Swakova, is like Uchijima, a brand new face in the week's top 100 after reaching the 4th round of Rome as a qualifier. The Slovak also sustained her strong form, dismissing 17-year-old wildcard Sara Errani 6-4 and 6-1. Guys, I'm so sorry that I'm butchering so many names. Lucia Saric Bagaric took out number 7 Irina Rodionova 6-4 and 6-3, the highest seed to lose her opener. Croatia's Saric Bagaric was making her Grand Slam qualifying debut. The 20-year-old began 2024 with a 23-match winning streak and is now at a career high of number 185. Rodeo Nova had been making a quick surface transition after reaching the Karum ITF W75 finals last week on Japanese hard courts. Slovenia's Veronika Erharvek notched her first Grand Slam qualifying win 2-6, 6-3, and 6-3 again over number 14 Claire Liu. Liu had won the St. Gaudens ITF W75 2 weeks ago. Julia Adeva took out number 15 Amelia Arango 6-4, 2-6, and 6-3. The big hitting Adeva was making her Grand Slam qualifying debut then. And then, this is really interesting, 10 teenagers will continue their Roland Garros campaigns in their second round, and those include sisters Brenda and Linda Ferritova, who both advanced in straight set. Number 4 seed Brenda, who is 17 years old, raced past former number 43 Victoria Ronkekova 6-0 and 6-3. And she will face 19-year-old Robin Montgomery, who won 6-1 and 6-2 over Ekaterina Marakova. Meanwhile, Linda, who is also 19 years old, defeated Irina Shermignovich 6-4 and 6-2 and will next play Stramkova. Marina Stakusik, who turned heads with her performance in last November's Billie Jean King Cup finals, won the first Grand Slam qualifying match of her career 6-1 and 6-4 over number 10 seed Marina Bastos Ribera. The 19-year-old Canadian will next face Antonia Rusick. A generational class saw Petra Marchenko, who was 18 years old, advance 6-2 and 6-4 over two-time quarterfinalist Kaya Kanepi. The Croatian teenager notched her first victory since last October. Roland Garros marks just her fourth tournament of 2024 due to injury, and she will next face Eugene Yima. Former junior number 5 Sara Sato, who is 17 years old, marked her Grand Slam qualifying debut by defeating Francisca Jorge of Portugal 6-4 and 6-1. The Japanese teenager will face numbers 28 seed Alicia Parks, who snapped a 13-match losing streak to defeat wildcard Manon Leonard 2-6, 6-2, and 6-3. Dominika Sakova, who is 19 years old, extended her winning streak to 6 matches after coming from 4-1 down in the third set to beat number 31 seed Ariane Hartono 6-4, 2-6, and 6-4 again. The Czech player was the champion of last week's Prague ITF W75 event. Elsewhere, Alexandra Alla routed Mayikin 6-1 and 6-1 again. Carla Preston took out Tara Worth 6-2 and 6-4, and Solana Sierra pulled off a 1-6, 7-5, and 6-3 comeback against Katerina Bandel. Now, moving on to the Internationaux de Strasbourg competition and a rematch of last year's semifinal, French hope Clara Burel stunned defending champion and number 7 seed Elina Svitolina 7-6, 4-6, and 6-1 in the second round of the competition. Burel currently ranked a career-high world record, number 43, and it took 2 hours and 15 minutes to post the home soil upset, avenging her 3-set loss to Svitolina in the previous years. Former top-ranked junior Burel continues to frequently challenge the top players in 2024. The 23-year-old outs number 5, Jessica Pukula, at this year's Australian Open for her first career top 20 win, and she nearly defeated number 3 Coco Gauff at Indian Wells as well. Burel's second career top 20 wins ends Guys, I'm so sorry. I feel so bad I keep butchering names, but I promise I'm just not good at pronouncing names, or any word in general. Svitolina's win streak at Strasbourg. Just to recap that sentence, Burel's second career top 20 win and Svitolina's winning streak at Strasbourg. And then we have world number 17, Svitolina, had won 9 matches in a row at the tournament and clinched the title in each of her last 2 appearances in 2020 and 2023. Burel had a set point at 5-4 in the first set, but Svitolina held on, then broke Burel at love to lead 6-5. However, Svitolina could not survive the set, and Burel rolled through the tiebreak to take the 1-set lead. Burel's first double fall of the day came when she was down set point in the second set, and with that, Svitolina tied up the match at 1 set apiece. But Burel was dominant in the forecourt during the third set, sweeping a victory in front of the next-sided home crowd. Collins cruises into quarterfinals. Burel will have to face another top 20 player in the quarterfinal, number 3 seed Daniel Collins, who eased past Katerina Siniakova 6-1 and 6-2 in just 64 minutes in the late match. And this would be the first meeting between Burel and Collins. It will be very interesting. In her announced last season on tour, world number 12 Collins remains one of the form players this spring. Collins has won 20 of her last 22 matches, starting that stretch with back-to-back titles at Miami and Charleston. Her only 2 losses in that run have come to world number 2 Aryna Sabalenka at Madrid and Rome. And world number 34 Siniakova had won 7 of her last 8 matches as well, but she became the latest player to be halted by Collins. She wasn't really successful behind her second serve as she was on the first serve, and she broke Siniakova 4 times. Collins faced only 4 breaks points all day, which all came during a critical game at 2-1 in the second set. Collins got out that jam and raced home from there, improving her head-to-head against Siniakova to 3-1. So we're now going to move on to hockey, where we talk about the top 10 PHWL players. Before we get into that, we are going to take a short break. I also just have like a random thought that I wanted to share, and it's just like the fact that I think it's so cute and fun how tennis scores are kept, like how love is like in part of like the score definition of it. I don't know. I think it's fun. It's not like points or goals. It's like different. I don't know. It's fun. Anyway, we're going to take that break now. I will see you guys very soon for our last segment on hockey.